So we are on our final stages or time spent together. Waiting on our mama to come and pick her up. We're at the gas station doing our final rounds. So after I leave here, I'm in Arkansas right now. I'm in Conway, Arkansas. So right down the street from Little Rock. So I should be meeting her mom shortly. And it has been a good trip, man. We had a good family time. Everything turned out well. Didn't get a chance to see my son this time. Would have been dope if we could have all spent, time together. But hopefully we'll be able to do that for Christmas. So hopefully we'll be able to, all come together and have a good hangout. You know what I mean? But the reason for me coming with this video is to say, how much does something really mean to you? In life we tend to face a lot of different obstacles and trials and tribulations that we go through. And sometimes it's a simple question you have to ask yourself when you're in a bind or when you're really trying to get something. How much do it really mean to you? What are you willing to do? And 9 times out of 10, what you're trying to do and what something means to you is going to be a sacrifice that's going to be tied to it. You're going to have to go without something in order to achieve what you really want. That's part of it, So you have to be willing to make those type of sacrifices, or you will never get that satisfaction that you're trying to get. You know what I mean? You're going to have to, by all means, you're going to have to make a sacrifice. So just keep that in mind, man. It might sacrifice time, it might be money, it might be both, you know what I mean? But it's going to be a sacrifice. So though nothing great comes without a sacrifice, invested in your kids, investing in your future, in your business, in your financial literacy, and your independence. There's going to be sacrifices involved. And if you're not willing to make the sacrifices, you're not going to really get what you're trying to get. So what you want won't come with a sacrifice. It comes with one. It's almost like everybody that passes and becomes deceased comes with a toe tag. Got a number on it, a number, social number, a connection. So everything that we want to accomplish is going to come with a tag, price tag. It's just what it is, and it might be different things, you know what I mean? But if it really means something to you, that price tag is nothing, you know what I mean? That price tag is just it's like an appetizer to your main meal, actually being around who you're trying to get around or building what you're trying to build. So you going through what you're going through, value that struggle, value that sacrifice, because you can still utilize it. You can still use that same struggle and that sacrifice to get you to another level. So just wanted to say that, man, because, driving this morning, I got up early, I think about 5. Well, I got up like 4, but I think I hit the road about close to 5 and all that out there. And that time allowed me to just realize one thing, like, it's going to be a sacrifice on whatever we do. And if it's worth it, it's going to be transitioning times where you're going to have to change from doing one thing to doing another. And some things are going to expire. You're going to have to switch your hustle up. And I want to say this before I leave. Don't get caught up in trying to stick to something that it's time to change it. Like, stick to a hustle that it's time to switch that up now. You know what I mean? You can't do that anymore. And it reminds me of a King Saul, who actually was told that he had to switch it up. He couldn't be the king no more, and he wanted to hold on to it. And by him trying to do that, he lost it to King David, which was meant to him to pass away anyway. So just think about that. Sometimes you got to switch it up. got to pass it on. Hold on.